Hey, we got breaking news right now involving Cayenne Anthony. I feel like Cayenne Anthony, he doesn't get enough respect. I see we get caught up in this player and that player. And oftentimes we forget about a guy that's improving and turning into a five-star recruit right before our very eyes. And I'm telling you, it was some other eyes who was there, including LeBron James, and we all know his father, Carmelo Anthony, the legend, LeBron James. We're gonna get into it. This was big time. Cayenne put up 28 points in front of both of them. He's definitely just, in everybody's circuit, whoever's following him, who knows where he's going to go. Is he going to follow in his father's footsteps in Syracuse? Only time will tell. Make sure you hit the like button and most definitely hit the subscribe button. It's Flight Sports TV. I repeat, Cayenne Anthony dropped 28 points for Team Melo in the Nike EYBL. In attendance were his father, Carmelo Anthony, and like I said, Los Angeles Lakers forward LeBron James. Lala took to Instagram, to send a shout out, to her son for his performance. And she put Melo and Brown watched as Cayenne put up 28. Clearly, LeBron James was there for a reason. We all know LeBron James' son Bryce is also one of the players who was playing in the EYBL. In season 4 of the EYBL, Bryce is looking to cement his place as a prospect, while his brother Bronny, we all know, is on his way to the draft. And there's all the speculation about this and that about Bronny. But I firmly expect him to be drafted. This is LeBron James' son, for crying out loud. People might not like it, but they're going to take care of his son. All of the things LeBron James has done for this league, I just hope they do the same thing for Cayenne. But I believe that Cayenne, may not need that much grace because, a lot of people, we talk about resumes, and I'm not trying to compare Cayenne to Bronny or nothing like that, but, people have, extensive high school resumes, and you got Cayenne. If you look at some of his past couple of games, the numbers, really speak for itself. I mean, he's putting up nearly 30 points a game, for the past several games. So this isn't some kind of fluke performance here that we seeing from Cayenne Anthony. This guy is the real deal. In my humble opinion, I think he's only going to get better. Um, like I said, he's just drawn a huge name for himself, and I think that nobody probably seen this coming, for him, but I definitely did. I'm really not surprised to see Cayenne playing at the level that he's playing at. Like I said, Cayenne has been balling out in the last few games, dropping multiple, like I said, 20-point games. On May 18th, Kiyan dropped 28 points against the Pro Skills Elite. He also dropped 25 points against the PSA Cardinals just a day ago. He had a 25-point game against the New York Reds. As for Team Melo, the team is ranked 4th in B. Cayenne is a 4-star recruit currently for the 2025 class and plays as a shooting guard. He has attracted interest from numerous schools due to his recent rise in the ranks. It would be interesting to see the progression of Melo's son. Cayenne currently plays for Team Melo in AAU and attends Long Island Lutheran High School. Shout out to Cayenne going to Long Island Lutheran. Like I said, we get caught up with a lot of these high school players, and a lot of them you hear coming from the West Coast. And shout out to the West Coast, but I just think that it's some great high school basketball talent going on in the East Coast. But it just don't seem like it's getting that attention and notoriety. Maybe we could get in the comment section together and figure out what's truly going on with that aspect, because guys like Cayenne Anthony, I want to see get national attention. I want to see their games on television. When they played against Brownie's team, it was all on national television. They need to do the same thing for this one. They picked it up. All of the reporters saying it was just like the game when LeBron and Carmelo played and things like that. But it's definitely good to see. I do believe that Kiyan is going to be an NBA ready talent when he does get when it does happen, because like I said, he's a real good shooter. A lot of these guys, they coming in trying to implement their defense, they're trying to implement this and that. But I think that if you are already an elite shooter, I think that you already putting yourself ahead to step into the NBA and really produce. So only time will tell, man. Let me know what school you see Cayenne going to. What's your thoughts on him continuing to erupt? And also, like I said, just the whole plot with the the people from the East Coast. Do you feel like it's an attention gap? Or do you feel like it's just more publicity coming from the West Coast high schools? I don't know. You let me know in the comment section. But Cayenne, we all know his favorite players, Paul George. I just like how all of these guys are coming out of their shells, including Bronny. It's starting to come. It's starting to feel like they're stepping out of just being LeBron James' son, just being Carmelo Anthony's son. And then they're really turning into Cayenne Anthony. They're really turning into Bronny James. And that's what I really like about this whole evolution. If you've been following Cayenne, he has a true, real good personality. I think he's going to fit perfectly when he gets in the NBA because he's already like he's very charismatic already. It's almost like he was made for this. And he's already challenging his father to one-on-ones. They laugh and they going back and forth. And I think that's something that they could continue to build on. His father and son, and now one-on-one. What I will say is this: don't play around with Carmelo Anthony like it ain't over. Like people, yeah, he just some pushover. And people could just I included his son. Cayenne will be in for a world of trouble trying to deal with Carmelo Anthony. It just is what it is. But nonetheless, we're gonna be looking to bring more content, involving Cayenne. If you appreciate this, make sure you get a like button and make sure you subscribe, because we're looking to bring a lot more content, involving Cayenne as he eventually reaches his NBA goal, as he gets to the NCAA, as many steps, before he gets to his ultimate goal. Let me know if you was rocking with Cayenne from the beginning. And like I said, let me know the lack of attention for Cayenne. I think that he needs national attention. It's Flight Sports TV. Peace and love.